The lively city of Lagos, where ambition drives many to chase their dreams, there's a very young lady called Onyinye. Onyinye was a very pretty girl, but the only problem was she came from a very poor background. Her parents had nothing, but they strived to send her and her two siblings to school. I can tell there's nothing Onyinye hates more in life than the fact that she didn't have money, or the fact that she came from a poor background. Bright and ambitious and eager to make mark in life, Onyinye was determined to achieve wealth and success at any cost. However, her quest for riches would lead her to a very dangerous path, ultimately resulting in a dramatic and unsettling end. If you'd like to find out, stay tuned to the end of this story to find out how. Onyinye would go to rich neighborhoods in Lagos like Lekki and Ikoyi. She would stand in front of rich people's houses for hours and admire their lifestyle. She would admire their houses and exotic cars and wondered, oh my God, when would this be me? Would I be able to experience this? I'm just tired of this poverty and penury lifestyle. She decided to change her situation, and one day she visited a native doctor. When she got to the native doctor, she told the man she would like to make money at all costs. He told her no problem and he was going to help her to make money, but he gave her a clause. Onyinye, I will make you rich, famous and wealthy in Lagos, but you have to ensure that you don't give a kobo out of your money to any member of your immediate family. If you do, you will run mad after 7 days without a cure for life. Onyinye was very shocked. How will I make money and not give any member of my family? I'm doing this because of them. She was really confused. She didn't know whether to say no or yes. She just thought about it for a bit and she's like, you know what? I'll do the money. I'll make sure I get the money. Just make me famous. Just make me rich. I would make sure they don't get out of my money. I'll be very careful. The man wondered again, Onyinye, if you give them the money, you will run mad after 7 days. Oh, she said she has heard and the marvelous should proceed. Later, things started to change for Onyinye. She became rich and famous and money started coming to her hands from different ways. She could not even explain, but she was just getting very rich and rich and rich. She had 10 different stores in Lagos where she sells shoes. Onyinye has always loved shoes and she decided to open different stores in Lagos where she can be selling shoes. Onyinye became very rich. I don't even know how to explain this. She became super rich at 25. She had over 10 different houses in big neighborhoods in Lagos. She had beautiful exotic cars and she was traveling all over the world. She was basically living the life. But one thing I loved about her was she was very generous. Onyinye would help everybody, both young and old, whether they asked for help or not. She paid people's school fees. She rented apartments for people. She did all of this for everyone. But one thing she made sure she didn't do was help her siblings and parents. She ensured that she never gave them a dime. And when they come to her to ask for money, Onyinye will be like, I don't have money. You people don't understand. There's no money. I don't have any money. Her parents will go back home and cry again, wondering why their child will be this rich and famous and has refused to help them, praying to God that their situation would change one day. But alas, it became worse. And then one day, her father became really sick and he needed money for hospital bills. They had diagnosed him of a kidney disease and he needed to do operation. They went to Onyinye and asked her for money. She turned them down immediately and was giving excuses, telling them to come back today and tomorrow. She would help them today, she would help them tomorrow. After doing all this back and forth for a while, her father later died, and this made everybody very surprised. How can Onyinye's father die? Onyinye has money. I heard she refused to help her father. What kind of money will you have and you won't help your parents? She must be a really wicked child. News started spreading and people started gossiping about Onyinye, but this didn't affect her anyway. She continued her rich and famous lifestyle, traveling all over the world, wearing luxury items and enjoying life. Onyinye was definitely living the baby girl lifestyle. One day, after coming back from the club and spending money lavishly with her friends, when she came back home, Ada, who was a very close friend, came to her and told her that she would like to have a discussion with Onyinye. Onyinye, I would like to speak to you. Why don't you like spending money on your parents and siblings? They are struggling and living in poverty while you are going to clubs and spending money. Why don't you like helping them? Onye gave a very flimsy excuse and promised to do better. Ada told her, it would be very nice if you remember where you came from and you actually helped your parents. I see no reason why you can't help them. Onye promised that she was going to change. After a while, Ada noticed that Onye didn't do anything about the situation. She was really surprised and she decided that she would get to the root of this and find out why Onye has refused to help her family members. One day, Ada went to Onye's house, determined to know why she has refused to help her family. She came up with a plan and then she was like, Onye, my friend, I need you to help me with this amount of money. I want to start up a business. Would you be able to help me? Onye was like, oh, no problem, Ada, you're my friend. I would help you. She went inside and she came back and gave Ada all the money she requested for. Ada was very happy and she thanked Onye. Ada took this money and went to Onye's mom and she gave her the money. Mama, I see how you're suffering. Please take this money and use it to take care of yourself. Ensure that you use it to change your family. Take care of Onye's younger siblings. The woman was really surprised. She was very happy. She prayed for Ada and thanked her for her generosity. Later, Ada went to greet Onye and told her exactly what she used the money she gave her for. Onye got very upset and started shouting, are you okay? How could you do that? You told me you wanted to use money for business. You're a very wicked person. There was no insult Onye did not place on Ada that day. She insulted her so much. She was so upset and angry. And later she walked Ada out of her house and told her never to come back. Ada, if I see you in my house again, I will tell my securities to throw you out. Onye was very scared. She quickly ran inside and picked up the phone to call her herbalist. Baba, something has happened. She explained everything to the man and the man told her, oh, Onye, I have told you, if you don't want to run mad after 7 days, go to your parents' house and collect the money immediately. If you fail to do this, you will run mad without any cure. Nobody will be able to cure your madness in the whole wide world. She quickly ran over to her mom's place and explained to her that she would like to take back the money Ada gave her. Her mom was really surprised. Are you not a stupid child? Are you not a useless child? Demanding money that your friend gave me back from me. The woman insulted her and walked her out of the house. Onye was so confused. She didn't know what to do. She tried to persuade her mother to give her back the money, but she didn't listen. And then she carried herself and went back to the herbalist. Baba, my mom didn't give me the money. What should I do? The man told her, Onye, I warned you before you embarked on this journey. The only thing I can do for you is for you to go back and collect the money from your parents. If you can't collect the money, you're going to run mad. And don't forget that the days are already counting. So you have few days left before you eventually run mad. Frustrated, Onye went back home, thinking about her life, waiting and counting days and hours before she eventually runs mad. Everything began to flash over her eyes. Was this all worth it? I was only rich for what? A couple of 4 or 3 years. And now they are telling me that I will be poor again. Not even poor. I would actually run mad. Onye was just thinking about her life. And on the 6th day, things started happening small. She started noticing shadows here and there. She was already acting strange. On exactly the 7th day that this happened, Onye actually ran mad. She ran mad and she roamed the streets of Lagos. A few months later, Onye became a very popular mad woman. She wandered through everywhere in Lagos. In fact, she became the most popular mad woman in the area at that time. Her mental condition reached Ada, and Ada was very shocked, wondering, how can Onye be mad? What happened? What went wrong? She gathered some few men and her siblings and decided to take care of Onye and cure her ailment. But all their efforts proved abortive. What didn't they try? They tried everything, but nothing seemed to work. Onye remained a mad woman. As she roamed the streets of Lagos, from street to street, market to market, she became a very popular mad woman. It was very strange because everybody knew her and remembered how rich and famous she was for like 3 or 4 years, and all of a sudden she became mad. And then people started talking, who knows, all these young children, maybe she did money rituals. You can't even pity them. Anyways, the end of the story is that Onye ran mad after a very quick success. After all the speculation, nobody could really understand why she ran mad, but people used to use her as an example and serve as a cautionary tale for young ones in Lagos to remember the price of greed and the importance of integrity. Arise and Fall were talked about in Oshtones, serving as a stark lesson to others about the dangers of pursuing wealth at all costs. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to share and like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye.